Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'll be building a roof rack for my Colorado, and I'll obviously tell you what I'm using and the process of how to do it and the budget of it, because it's quite cheap. It's a lot cheaper than buying a aftermarket or a new one. So you might want to do it at home. Alright, so I'll be using these. These will be the mounting brackets to the car. So these will sit in the gutter. Obviously I have to cut it a little bit shorter. And then I'll be using this adhesive, like strong glue, to glue it in. And then these will, then I'll just weld these onto the actual roof rack itself. And I've got 4 of them, so 2 on each side, and that should be bloody mint. Just obviously some gloss black paint. This is obviously it's primer and paint, so obviously it's cheaper to do and it won't really matter. I'm just using these. This is 25 by 25 square hollow section. These are like 2.16 meters in length, every single one of them. Obviously not using all of it, that's just what they came in. So I'm going to have some extra, and I've already started marking the 45-degree angles for the outside. So first things first, I'll build the outside of the frame, then I'll work out the inner and then the bracing, and then yeah, should be all good. Alright, as you can see there, cut it 45-degree angle grinder in the vise. This is just scrap metal now, which is perfect for the bracing on the inside, just in between. And I'll just finish cutting the rest, measuring the rest, and then I'll get to tacking it all up, and then she will be ready to fully weld, sand back and paint. Another thing I'll mention is when you're cutting your 45-degree and you're measuring it, make sure that the longer side, or if you're doing like a square, like what I'm doing, you have a longer side and then a shorter side on the inside, so you don't get messed up, because you don't want to measure like that there and then that over there and then cut it, and then it won't work. So you got to be careful when you're measuring, make sure it's all right, and then you get your roof rack nice and square, or it doesn't have to be a roof rack, just anything in general. It's a good way to get it square. Then once you're done and you check for the square, you just go corner to corner, and if it's the same measurement, then she's nice and straight. As you can see, got all these sides made up, and now I'm just going to clean up the paint to about back there, get all the sharp edges off, make it all look nice. So it'll be easier to weld, because that's a gasless welder. So everything needs to be really clean, no wind, and there's no wind at the moment, so it should be all good. So just going over with a flappy disc, and then just going back and forth. I'll do that to every piece where a weld will be, and then I'll start tacking and get an oral square. Just like that, just to get it all the paint off, get the bare metal nice and clean, and then the welding should be a lot easier and a lot nicer. Okay, so got it all grinded up, all square. Just gonna start tacking it all together so I can just so it doesn't move, and then I can start doing the inside, and then and tack that all up, and then I'll sort out these mounting brackets and work out where to put them, just so it's, because the car's obviously not like flat on top, just find the flattest points and get all the measurements, and then should be ready to weld. And then by the way, I'm sick, so don't worry about my voice and stuff, got a blocked nose and etc. Yeah, so I get straight into tacking, and they should be good. tacked up. So now I can obviously lift it up, move it, do whatever I need, and then I'm gonna start doing the insides and cutting them up. Alright, just finished cutting these ones up. They fit perfectly. I'll just get them all even, obviously in the spots I want them. And then with all this scrap metal that I've got here, probably not this one, this is definitely too short. Just cut as many bracings that I can fit, or that I can cut up, and then tack them in. And then it should be a roof rack, and then brackets I'll sort out. Alright, as you can see, cleaned it all up, all around. Yeah, I'm gonna weld. Get that back into the position. I'm doing 300mm from here to the inside of this. That's a perfect gap. I love the look of it. And then probably gonna have either, it depends on how much extra steel I have, but I reckon I should get at least 2 bracings on the outside, hopefully. Or if I could, I would have 3 on either side and 2 in the middle. I'll see how I'll go with steel. Obviously, it's a pretty budget. This is only going to cost like $217 for this whole entire thing, not including the welder or the grinder or anything like that. Just pure metal, paint, all of this, just all of that. And it's pretty good if you ask me.
And baby, you can have whatever you want. You taste so sweet, I can't help myself.
So next morning, run out of daylight. Don't have any lights in here yet, no electrical. Getting that sorted soon, hopefully. Finish tacking them up. I'm gonna start cutting the bracings on the inside. I'm just got all the measurements, cut it all up, grind it all back, get it all tacked in, and then I'll probably sort out them brackets to go onto the car, and they should be alright.
You like candy, you like liquid honey. You taste so sweet, I can't help myself. You like candy, you like liquid honey. Oh, we're moving places.
So this is basically what it will look like. That's all the bracing done, all cut. That's roughly where it will be. That's not measured up or anything. I reckon that looks alright. Once it's on the car, it will look like a standard roof rack, to be honest. So I'll just grind all the paint off, get it tacked in, then I'll work on these brackets, and then should be ready to fully weld and paint, get on the car, and probably get a light bar on eventually. So what I've done here is just mark it roughly where it'll be welded, just so I can grind away the paint and I know roughly where it'll be. Done on every single one, so I'll just get straight into that.
I can't control, I don't know how to be without you. I don't feel whole. Look what you've done.
Alright, I've got all the mounting brackets tacked into place, the correct angles, and I'm gonna go sit it on top of my car and see how well it fits. If it fits well, I'll just we'll probably fully weld it, get it ready for paint. Alright, so I just chucked this up on my car. It fits really nice. All I need to do is, with these brackets here, I just need to flip them the other way. So this is over here. So just flip that over, weld it back in, and then I'll fully weld it. So yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. Hope I don't run out of wire, because I don't really want to go down to the shops, to be honest, but oh well.
To me now. You got a body like a model. You got a body that you always find. Open up a bottle, and baby, you can have whatever you want. You taste so sweet, I can't help myself. You like candy, you like liquid honey. You taste so sweet, I can't help myself.
Alright, so I've fully painted and installed the roof rack. I didn't film any of the putting it on or anything, or because it's not really special. But I'll show you what it looks like at the car now and where I've put it and why. So that's the roof rack, all in. I've got it hanging over the canopy. The reason why is because I'll probably never not have a canopy, so it won't really matter. And it's perfect height. Put a light bar there eventually, you know, etc.
You like candy, you like liquid honey, you like